Unemployment Insurance Weekly Claims. Transmission of materials in this release is embargoed until 8:30 a.m. Eastern, Wednesday, November 25, 2020. Seasonally adjusted data. In the week ending November 21st, the advance figure for seasonally adjusted initial claims was 778,000, an increase of 30,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up by 6,000 from 742,000 to 748,000. The 4-week moving average was 748,500, an increase of 5,000 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised up by 1,500 from 742,000 to 743,500. The advanced seasonally adjusted insured unemployment rate was 4.1% for the week ending November 14, a decrease of 0.2 percentage point from the previous week's unrevised rate. The advance number for seasonally adjusted insured unemployment during the week ending November 14 was 6,071,000, a decrease of 299,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised down by 2,000 from 6,372,000 to 6,370,000. The 4-week moving average was 6,615,250, a decrease of 438,000 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised down by 1,250 from 7,054,500 to 7,053,250. Unadjusted data. The advance number of actual initial claims under state programs, unadjusted, totaled 827,710 in the week ending November 21, an increase of 78,372, or 10.5%, from the previous week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 48,360, or 6.5%, from the previous week. There were 252,428 initial claims in the comparable week in 2019. In addition, for the week ending November 21, 51 states reported 311,675 initial claims for pandemic unemployment assistance. The advance unadjusted insured unemployment rate was 4.0% during the week ending November 14, a decrease of 0.1 percentage point from the prior week. The advance unadjusted number for persons claiming UI benefits in state programs totaled 5,911,965, a decrease of 167,617, or minus 2.8%, from the preceding week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 131,883, or 2.2%, from the previous week. A year earlier the rate was 1.1% and the volume was 1,545,007. The total number of people claiming benefits in all programs for the week ending November 7 was 20,452,223, an increase of 135,297 from the previous week. There were 1,487,844 persons claiming benefits in all programs in the comparable week in 2019. During the week ending November 7, extended benefits were available in the following 36 states: Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Vermont, the Virgin Islands, Washington, and West Virginia. Initial claims for UI benefits filed by former federal civilian employees totaled 2,436 in the week ending November 14, a decrease of 114 from the prior week. There were 754 initial claims filed by newly discharged veterans, a decrease of 145 from the preceding week. There were 13,539 former federal civilian employees claiming UI benefits for the week ending November 7, a decrease of 2 from the previous week. Newly discharged veterans claiming benefits totaled 11,201, a decrease of 693 from the prior week. During the week ending November 7, 50 states reported 9,147,753 individuals claiming pandemic unemployment assistance benefits, and 51 states reported 4,509,284 individuals claiming pandemic emergency unemployment compensation benefits. The highest insured unemployment rates in the week ending November 7 were in California 7.9, Hawaii 7.1, Nevada 6.9, the Virgin Islands 6.9, Alaska 6.3, Massachusetts 6.1, Illinois 5.9, Georgia 5.8, District of Columbia 5.6, and New Mexico 5.5. The largest increases in initial claims for the week ending November 14 were in Louisiana, plus 33,573, Massachusetts, plus 9,859, Texas, plus 5,216, Kentucky, plus 3,770, and Minnesota, plus 3,608, while the largest decreases were in Illinois, minus 20,581, Washington, minus 8,904, New Jersey, minus 7,990, Florida, minus 7,045, and Georgia, minus 4,201. Unemployment insurance data for regular state programs. Week ending November 21. Initial claims seasonally adjusted 778,000. Initial claims not seasonally adjusted 827,710. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 748,500. Week ending November 14. Insured unemployment seasonally adjusted 6,071,000. Insured unemployment not seasonally adjusted 5,911,965. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 6,615,250. Insured unemployment rate seasonally adjusted 4.1%. Insured unemployment rate not seasonally adjusted 4.0%. Initial claims filed in federal programs unadjusted. Week ending November 21. Pandemic unemployment assistance 311,675. Week ending November 14. Federal employees UCFE 2,436. Newly discharged veterans UCX 754. Persons claiming UI benefits in all programs unadjusted. Week ending November 7. Total 20,452,223. Footnotes. SA seasonally adjusted data, NSA not seasonally adjusted data. 1. Prior year is comparable to most recent data. 2. Most recent week used covered employment of 146,534,375 as denominator. 3. Information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA Program Information. 4. Information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC Program Information. 5. Information on the Ebb program can be found here, Ebb Program Information. 6. Some states maintain additional benefit programs for those claimants who exhaust regular benefits, and when applicable, extended benefits. Information on states that participate, and the extent of benefits paid, can be found starting on page 4-4 of this link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 7. Information on STC work sharing can be found starting on page 4-8 of the following link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 8. Totals include PUA unemployment for the appropriate corresponding week. Advanced state claims, not seasonally adjusted. Initial claims filed during week ended November 21. U.S. total 827,710. Insured unemployment for week ended November 14. U.S. total 5,911,965. Note: advance claims are not directly comparable to claims reported in prior weeks. Advance claims are reported by the state liable for paying the unemployment compensation, whereas previous weeks' reported claims reflect claimants by state of residence. In addition, Claims reported as work-share equivalent in the previous week are added to the advance claims as a proxy for the current week's work-share equivalent activity. Asterisk denotes state estimate. Seasonally adjusted US weekly UI claims in thousands. Initial claims. Week ending November 21, 2020. 778. Insured unemployment. Week ending November 14, 2020. 6,071. Pandemic unemployment assistance claims, not seasonally adjusted. PUA initial claims filed during week ended November 21. U.S. total 311,675. PUA continued claims for week ended November 7. U.S. total 9,147,753. Note, information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA Program Information. Backdated claims may be included in these figures. Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation claims, not seasonally adjusted. PEUC claims filed during weeks ended November 7. U.S. total 4,509,284. Note, information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC Program Information. Extended Benefits (EB) claims, not seasonally adjusted. EB claims filed during weeks ended November 7. U.S. total 601,377. Note, information on the Ebb program can be found here, Ebb Program Information. Initial claims filed during week ended November 14. Totals 749,338. Insured unemployment for week ended November 7. Totals 6,079,582. Figures appearing in columns showing over the week changes reflect all revisions in data for prior week submitted by state agencies. 1. The Unemployment Compensation Program for Federal Employees UCFE, and the Unemployment Compensation for Ex-Service Members UCX, exclude claims filed jointly under other programs to avoid duplication. 2. Rate is not seasonally adjusted. The source of U.S. total covered employment is BLS. Unadjusted initial claims for week ended November 14, 2020. States with an increase of more than 1,000. State. Change. State supplied comment. Louisiana. Plus 33,573. Massachusetts. Plus 9,859. Texas. Plus 5,216. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services and arts, entertainment, and recreation industries. Kentucky. Plus 3,770. Minnesota. Plus 3,608. Ohio. Plus 3,068. Kansas. Plus 2,397. Colorado. Plus 1,689. New Mexico. Plus 1,363. Oregon. Plus 1,343. Michigan. Plus 1,336. Indiana. Plus 1,311. Wisconsin. Plus 1,271. Virginia. Plus 1,179. Layoffs in the manufacturing industry. California. Plus 1,052. States with a decrease of more than 1,000. State. Change. State supplied comment. Illinois. Minus 20,581. Washington. Minus 8,904. New Jersey. Minus 7,990. Florida. Minus 7,045. Fewer layoffs in the agriculture, forestry, fishing and hunting, construction, manufacturing, wholesale trade, retail trade, service industries. Georgia. Minus 4,201. Fewer layoffs in the transportation and warehousing, manufacturing, accommodation and food services, and construction industries. Tennessee. Minus 1,160. Technical notes. This news release presents the weekly unemployment insurance (UI) claims reported by each state's unemployment insurance program offices. These claims may be used for monitoring workload volume, assessing state program operations and for assessing labor market conditions. States initially report claims directly taken by the state liable for the benefit payments, regardless of where the claimant who filed the claim resided. These are the basis for the advance initial claims and continued claims reported each week. These data come from ETA 538, Advance Weekly Initial and Continued Claims Report. The following week initial claims and continued claims are revised based on a second reporting by states that reflect the claimants by state of residence. These data come from the ETA 539, Weekly Claims and Extended Benefits Trigger Data Report. A. Initial claims. An initial claim is a claim filed by an unemployed individual after a separation from an employer. The claimant requests a determination of basic eligibility for the UI program. When an initial claim is filed with a state, certain programmatic activities take place and these result in activity counts including the count of initial claims. The count of U.S. initial claims for unemployment insurance is a leading economic indicator because it is an indication of emerging labor market conditions in the country. However, these are weekly administrative data which are difficult to seasonally adjust, making the series subject to some volatility. B. Continued weeks claimed. A person who has already filed an initial claim and who has experienced a week of unemployment then files a continued claim to claim benefits for that week of unemployment. Continued claims are also referred to as insured unemployment. The count of U.S. continued weeks claimed is also a good indicator of labor market conditions. Continued claims reflect the current number of insured unemployed workers filing for UI benefits in the nation. While continued claims are not a leading indicator, they roughly coincide with economic cycles at their peaks and lag at cycle troughs. They provide confirming evidence of the direction of the U.S. economy. C. Seasonal adjustments and annual revisions. Over the course of a year, the weekly changes in the levels of initial claims and continued claims undergo regularly occurring fluctuations. These fluctuations may result from seasonal changes in weather, major holidays, the opening and closing of schools, or other similar events. Because these seasonal events follow a more or less regular pattern each year, their influence on the level of a series can be tempered by adjusting for regular seasonal variation. These adjustments make trend and cycle developments easier to spot. At the beginning of each calendar year, the Bureau of Labor Statistics provides the Employment and Training Administration (ETA) with a set of seasonal factors to apply to the unadjusted data during that year. Concurrent with the implementation and release of the new seasonal factors, ETA incorporates revisions to the UI claims historical series caused by updates to the unadjusted data. U.S. Department of Labor news materials are accessible at http://www.dol.gov.